So as I'm still waiting for parts to appear, I'm knocking off a few of the smaller jobs, things that have got to be done. Now, as we change the seal in there, the selector shaft seal, it's likely that this is going to be low on oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this oil, and we're also going to do the diff, the rear diff. Of course, normally it's something like 1.6 or 1. I can't remember, but it's not a lot of oil in them. This one is nearly 3 litres of oil because of the transfer case, and it's all in one. And it's great because it's only standard GL4, and of course the rear diff is GL5 mineral, of course. So what we're going to do, we take the fill plug, which is at the front there, out. We drop that, that'll drain, and then we stick that back in and we put some fresh in here. Now I've got a newish little tool to, you know, I've got one of these things which should make this easier, because this can be painful if you're doing it with a funnel. Painful. Anyway, let's have a crack. On the front here, but you'll see plenty of that in a second. Crack this one off first. Even though there's a breather on it, it just gives that, oh bloody hell, yeah. Just gives us a fighting chance of getting everything out. Right, there we go. May not be the most appropriate one, but oh, it'll work. Jesus. Oh! Oh, hang on. Don't want to make that mistake twice. Well, look at that. I might as well have not bothered, because that is like virgin olive oil. Nothing in here has been done. Do you know what? I'm going to plug this up and just fill it back up, because that is like bloody new. If you want, you can pretend I drained it all. It's bloody 12 quid a litre. I'm pissing around with that. No chance. Right. So the oil that's been called for here is a GL4, not EP, just GL4 7580 weight, and it is bog standard stuff. Exactly the same stuff in my R bath. Something immensely satisfying about all this. That was 500. Where's that cloth? This is far easier than how I normally do it, which is from the top with a piece of tube and a funnel, which is no fun at all. Well, that's a litre it must have been low. Ah, there we go. So that took 1.3 litres, which is kind of arbitrary considering what we put in it, or we took out of it. So I just didn't see the point in replacing oil that has clearly been replaced very, very recently and didn't look in any way, shape or form bad condition, or just no point in that, none whatsoever. And like I said, this stuff is expensive. Well, relatively speaking, I think that it's a lot of money. We've got the rear diff to do now as well. That's just under a litre. Shouldn't be so bad. The likelihood of this actually having been done is slim. Mind you, I couldn't find any evidence of the front gearbox oil ever been changed, but there you go. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so here's the crack. What's just come out of there is absolutely sound. That is like new. I change it anyway. Look at it. It's practically, it's like honey. Ah, what am I doing? Oh, there is a little bit of condensation in it. Because I haven't opened that plug at the top properly. There we go. Well, I suppose I can have the satisfaction in knowing that I don't need to do it at all now. There we go. Leave that there just in case. Now, this stuff is like jelly. It took a bit of an effort to get it into this thing, but I didn't see how I had a lot of choice. Oh my word. So, you know, oh yeah, great. This will take a bit of doing. Oh yes. You need a bloody mastic gun to get this out of here. That is 500. Takes a little while to get around. Oh yeah, that's it. So that took 800 mil. It couldn't have been completely empty. But either way, we were never here.
It's alright, that.